Hey everyone, John here from School of Trade. Today we're going to be taking a look at a beautiful potential long setup going on here on crude oil. Just got entered in there, 48.37. Stop is going to go below the low here. Going in 3 contracts just like normal, looking for the upswing move. On this one, it's really kind of open-ended. In terms of the upside target, we know that we need at least 1-to-1 versus our stop. But with the bull strength that we've been getting so far today, we have a little bit more juice in the tank, right? We've got some more room to the upside than just kind of a normal day. So really what I'm looking for is this initial burst higher with the follow-up burst. I'm looking for that to want to kind of double itself up for a bigger measured move. So that's going to be my first objective up here at the highs. Now, again, we'll kind of lock that down a little bit, but really that area at 48.68, that's going to be our first target. But the second target is kind of open-ended. Really what we want to do is see what happens, right? Let the market kind of show us what it wants to do, and when we're given a clue, we'll exit out of the final position. So the first target is going to be up at kind of a big measured move off of that initial burst higher, and that's going to put our target at 48.68. Seeing the buyers pushing back into the highs here, we're nearing our objective. Now, we've come one tick away from it earlier, so I locked the stop in nice and tight, and there we get that target filled. So now we have 1 contract left on the table, and this one, again, I'm just kind of waiting to see what the market wants to do. If this is going to be a big breakout kind of move, then I'll probably just exit at the top of it and call it good for the trade. In terms of where the stop placement should go, now that we have that target actually filled, and we held that little bounce pullback right there, I really don't want to see the low of that broken, so I'm going to lock my stop up nice and tight there. In terms of the upside momentum, again, it's kind of, I don't want to say unlimited potential, because obviously it's the market and there is a limit in a way, but there is a decent amount of upside potential that the market can just keep going and going and going. So depending on what happens here and maybe the follow-up, we're going to be looking to exit near the top. Now, near the top is relative. Near the top for right now is more what I mean, right? Because trying to pick a top, good luck, right? You'll pick that one, it'll work for a couple minutes, and then it'll make another new top, quote unquote. So looking for a blow off at the top here. Lots of buyers are definitely in this move. And depending on how this ends up, it may just be a nice reason to get out with a huge burst higher and a beautiful little profit target. So 1 contract left. Now we're just waiting to see what happens. All right, we're getting some huge bull follow through here. Only a couple seconds left on the candle. 1 second, there we go, and I am out. Good enough for me. Huge bull breakout move right at the end of the move. I'm not interested in holding through that. That is a nice little gift, and I will take it, that's for sure. So beautiful move up. It's exactly what we were looking for. Hugely bullish market. Don't trust the sellers unless they can actually show up with some heavy proof. That lack of proof that we saw, the sellers tried coming in, they push up into an area of resistance, they try to push down, and well, they didn't do so well, right? They saw nothing but failure, and that would have been a trap. A lot of sellers would have taken that trying to get the move down, and there was only a couple seconds where they were actually profitable. The rest of it, they were negative, right? So knowing that the sellers are now stuck, they're going to be trying to get out, and that's going to cause the market to run higher. Now, it did get a little bit choppy inside here, but once it finally let loose, we can definitely see that move. So that's what happens when you are on the wrong end of a strong trending day. Don't do it. I can't say it more enough. You know, just don't go against a strong trend. And this is a perfect example of why, because I'm going to be on the other end of the trade going into your stop. So that's going to do it for me. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. And as always, we'll catch you next time.